Hello everybody, it's a special video today. Namco allowed me to test the final version of Soulcalibur VI, the master build which went for printing. I was allowed to play limited time in 3 modes of the game, and I record my gameplay. Let's quickly jump into the menu of this video. We will begin with the Soul Chronicle mode, the actual story mode of the game. Then I will show you the exciting mission mode where you can also create your character. Finally, I will briefly talk about the other modes, give my feeling about the game, talk about unrevealed characters and show you some interesting stuff I found in the game. Ready to get a quick view of this Soulcalibur VI? Let's go! In the Soul Chronicle mode, there is 2 ways to experience the story of the game. You will either play the main story timeline, which covers the original story of Soul Calibur, right after the Soul Blade ending, or play with each character to discover their personal background events related to the story. The main story timeline will tell the original story of Soul Calibur, but will also include some never told events right before and right after the original game. With beautiful artworks and cute scenes, it will mostly focus on the main group of characters, the trio Kilik, Jangwa and Maxi, and the characters they fought against. For each chapter, between the cutscene or dialogue, you will have to fight many enemies, including other legacy characters. Some fights have some interesting voice interaction, while others have some specific condition to win or lose. Namco really did a great job going in depth of the story of Soul Calibur to please the fans. If you play a character-specific timeline, you will discover their personal quest. There are less chapters, but there is also really nice work done either on the artworks or the voice acting in it. Like the main story timeline, you will have to fight multiple enemies, but can also meet other legacy characters, even some that seems not to be playable for now. All the playable characters have their storyline, so does Geralt. You will be able to discover how he gets involved with the 2 swords. After finishing every chapter, for every character, you will unlock new items and new entries for the museum mode. Stuff like weapons, artworks, portraits, sub-character profiles will be available in your collection. I don't know yet if you also unlock other things like stage or character, since I wasn't allowed to finish one completely. Let's talk now about the exciting mission mode, also called Libra of Souls. First, it will request you to create your own unique character. The variety of options will help you create original or funny character, like doing a lizard man with Geralt moveset. After completing your character, you will start your journey with an in-game tutorial which will teach you the basics of a Soul Calibur game. You can also skip it to directly start your missions. But if you're new to Soul Calibur, I really advise you to finish it. Right after, you will start your missions and meet other legacy characters. Surprisingly, this mode seems way more big and fun than it appears. You will be able to interact a lot to create your own path in this mode. After each mission, you will unlock new destinations and will be able to travel all across the world to meet various fighters. you will also unlock collection items, earn experience in your current style, money to buy better equipments, and finally balance your karma. You may have different events depending on the balance of your good and evil side. So be careful of the decision you make. And last but not least, while interacting with other fighters, you will be able to recruit some of them to fight with you. Also, I heard an exciting feature, that your unique character may also appear in other players' mission mode. In this version of the game, I wasn't allowed to test neither the creation mode nor the network or museum mode. But I was able to play in the battle category where you can find an arcade mode, which I will talk again later, the classic versus mode, and a nice training mode. Unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to record the training mode, but I recorded a lot of matches in the two other modes. So I tested the last revealed characters, including Cervantes, Raphael and Azwel. They were all very fun to play, especially Azwel. I will post more footage of them in the other videos. In terms of balance changes from previous build, I did notice some obvious nerfs, like Nightmares 2B, some Kilix tech trap stuff, but I obviously didn't have time to test all the characters, but expect some heavy changes on some moves compared to the previous build. So now it's time to show you some interesting things I noticed and talk a little more about the character screen select. So the character screen select was still having 4 slots locked. The Namco staff didn't respond to me if they were either unlockable characters or DLC. However, someone in the room was playing in the arcade mode and said that he fought against Tira, despite having the character absent in the character screen. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to test it to confirm and record it for you. Second thing is in the main storyline mode. You will encounter several Licenmen with different moveset, but the last one for me had the original Licenman moveset on him. I recorded him so you can also analyze the footage. For me, he definitely had Licenman moves, but not Aeon. I don't know if this Licenman will be playable by unlocking him, or if Namco hide him for a patch or a DLC reveal like some rumors says. Anyway, this was interesting enough to open again the speculation about unlockable characters or DLC. I hope we will have an answer today. And that's all. I hope you enjoyed this quick preview of the final version of Soulcalibur VI. I thank again Namco for letting me test it, even if I didn't have enough time or had some restrictions. But it seems that they put some efforts doing the main story mode and character story events. Surprisingly, the most exciting mode for me was the Libra of Souls, which I enjoyed a lot. Finally, I hope to know more about that Lizardman hints, and of course the names of the first DLC. If you enjoyed this video, leave me a thumb up, share or subscribe to my channel to support me. There will be more content coming, and I will also do live stream in Soul Calibur 6. Thank you for watching, see you next time.